All right.
What is going
Intermission,
on?
intermission, transmission.
What is going on, Bobby?
Yeah. I just like hope everybody got the memo.
Well, yeah, yeah. Let Tommy know. Tommy know. Tommy doesn't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do
No,
that.
I'll let him know that. Okay, hold on. I closed out X. Why did I do that? Oh, because I started eating shows. I closed everything out. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Uh, I gotta find him on here. Hold on. I got him.
We'll go.
Okay, why did it not give me the message option?
Oh, yeah. Uh,
That's weird. Okay, hold on. Why don't I see him on the message thing here? That's weird.
on the accept,
Yeah,
it should be there.
it's not showing it as on him and on the private messenger.
Oh,
I
no.
see his message he posted on the music he posted, but I don't see a
You
way
know,
to
see
message him.
yeah, I think you might have to go at the bottom and click on that little message thing and see if it's there on the
It's not,
message panel.
it's not letting me do that.
For a while.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's something. Okay. Here's okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me get the invite link. Okay. Okay, I finally found out how to get it to him anyway. Okay. No, that should work. I hope. Ah, I don't know. Sometimes I have to wonder about this. Uh, all right. Don't know if anyone's gonna be here, Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone likes our new
I
time.
don't want to like accuse anybody of something that somebody may have did and got to report it.
Who reported who?
I have no idea.
I didn't report anyone.
No, somebody might have reported you or something. I don't know.
About what?
No telling. But you are live.
Yeah.
I was looking at the panel.
Well, who would report me?
Nobody yet.
That's what I'm saying. There'll be no reason to.
Yeah.
And I pay for the music, so it can't be a music issue. That's why I did that.
Yeah. Well, we're already wasting time, so first of all, during MWAT today, you mentioned about March of Dimes,
Yeah.
and I did a Google search, and I just had to search with Google, and found out they're still there.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a thing for them to treat polio, the polio pandemic,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then it was reorganized to help with like maternity help for the pregnant women and
Yeah.
who
They
may
had
have issues
for
getting
heart
there.
care. Yeah. Heart care
Well, the
or
March of Dimes is
cancer.
actually meant to help. upcoming mothers or mothers who
Yeah.
may have issues maintaining their pregnancy.
Well,
And
I know that I was
it's
part of
not only
that.
okay, hold on. It's not only meant for the mothers, but it's also meant for the babies to try to straighten things out.
Right. Now, what you'd have is you'd have a petition that you'd get that you'd sign up for, if you're part of the group, and you're helping that person or the group, it's especially if it was a school project, right?
Yeah.
Then,
I also did March of Dimes. I'm not sure about the walk, but I did March of Dimes before while I was at elementary.
okay, anyway, in my situation, what we did was we went around, we got pledges. Okay, we got so many people to pledge so much dollars for how many miles I would walk. So however long the walk was, and I seem to remember it was like 20 miles. I don't know. I don't know if I
I
had to walk 20 miles. I can't remember that. But I do remember walking all day. I do know that. And I do know that we walked quite far. And it was for the amount that they said. So it wasn't like I was cheating anyone. But it was like where you'd uh, asked to raise so many donations from people, and they give you so much per mile, whatever it was. So you'd check in at the different stages of the walk, and you'd check in,
yeah.
and then you'd have it cleared up.
Mhm.
So I mean, for the time it was something we could do.
Yeah. I got yeah, I did March of Dimes before. I think I did it for about maybe 2 years while I was
Yeah,
at
I did it.
elementary.
Yeah, I did it like for 2 years. Yeah, and check with Charles. See if Charles was around. He was awake earlier. He
Yeah.
might, he
Yeah.
might be busy.
I'm gonna have to say that the signal thing did happen. I know they're trying to cover up their traces, trying to sweep it underneath the rug, but everybody knows the signal thing happened.
What? What signal thing?
The war plans that was leaked on that messaging
Oh,
service.
come on now.
And then when I look around my YouTube shorts, they're talking. See, I'm yet to get my second Social Security check. It was supposed to be today, but nope. Probably Monday.
Well, I don't get mine early, so I don't know.
Yeah, and that's
I get
because
mine
of
on the third.
what President Musk may want to do. Trump and Musk and his crappy Doge.
Well, as long as they don't stop my payment, I don't care what to do. As long as you don't mess with my
Yeah,
payment,
they
I'm
want to
good.
want you to go through a special verification process, but then they want to close your nearest SSA building. I can go to Morgan City if it's still open and get my business done.
Yeah.
But if they close that down, I got either Houma or Franklin. But then it's the joy of going into bigger cities. That's going to be a big issue.
See, now that's where the problem is, Bobby. See, that's the hard part. Here we are on limited transportation options, you know, and they want to make us go through all this. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, it's not fair at all. I mean, like, you're talking about people losing money because they want to get into retirement savings, and they
Yeah,
can't because of their stupidity.
yeah. But now you would agree, I think you would agree that there are some um, mis mishandling of funds in the Social Security, which would be people that are not alive. Okay, so and this might be conspiracy theory or not, I don't know, but like you have the situation of, well, the 150-year-old grandpa that's getting paid, right? Well, how is he getting paid, right? So he shouldn't be getting paid. Obviously, he's 150 years
I
old.
don't think anybody can live 150 years. You
Exactly. That's
probably
my
could live
point.
105, but that's just about it.
And then you have a 9 month old baby that got approved for Social Security. Come on now.
Well, he might have some physical or mental issues. Mine was a mental
And
issue.
yeah. Um, well, somebody cashed that check for that baby. That baby didn't cash that check.
So whenever I was getting disability because of my mentality issues, my mother was the handler of the check until I turned 18. Then I became the handler of my own self.
Yeah. That's a whole different deal, though. I'm talking about unrealized people that shouldn't be on it.
Yeah, my mother was a handler when it comes to food stamps and Social Security.
Yeah.
My grandmother had Social Security, SSI, and SSA.
Yeah.
See, I was not even supposed to be on SSA, but I worked for about 2 years at an official business at Walmart, which made me eligible for SSA.
Yeah. Well,
And then
nobody
my
likes.
uncle was like maybe in his 60s. He's getting SSI and SSA.
Yeah. I just get SS. I only get one paycheck and it's on the third. It's like
Yeah.
a SSDI or
Do
something like that.
you do you get the you still get those checks from the VA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And praise the Lord, you will be going to Sioux Falls this Wednesday.
If my rating on my blood work is going to be okay. Uh,
Okay, so that dude that you talked to is going to be on standby, right?
I have the ride. Yes, I do have transportation, but if they say that I can't go because of a health issue, well, then I can't go.
Right. You got to get your INR straightened
Yeah,
out.
when they don't have that right yet,
And that
and
is
they say
meant
that's
to
too high.
measure your thickness, right?
That's how thick my blood is. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to change it. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Stop drinking the soda. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's something wrong with my system. I just don't want to get right for some reason. I haven't figured that one out yet. You send Charles a message?
Yeah, I just sent it on Skype.
Okay,
If I had to, I'll do it on Messenger.
okay.
There it goes.
I know he was busy, but I thought maybe if you wanted to join us, have some fun. All right, Bobby, here's a good one for you.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Oh, oh,
This one goes right with you.
there we go. Okay. Deeper insights. All right, hang on.
Yeah, that would go right along with you. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So pay attention to your messages, Bobby. You got words coming in.
There we go.
And I think I agree with this that we all need to be a light to others.
Yeah, be a light to others. Yeah, that was the second card
Yeah,
or third card because I was still sending Charles.
this is second card.
Okay,
Second
okay,
card.
that's good.
Yeah, you seen the first card already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is just for fun. Nothing set here. Some cards that I decided I thought I'd see what comes up.
Yeah.
I like that one. All right.
Put your creative energy into action.
There you go. That kind of goes along with some of the things that Dr. Rita was talking about with you.
Yeah, I might go back and give it a listen.
All right. Well, there you go. That's all I got for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryan.
That was just a little extra for us, Bobby. That wasn't for anybody but us.
Yeah.
And I guess if anybody's watching on X or anywhere else, if they enjoyed the reading, then that's great.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to be on the panel, you can contact me directly and be on the panel, and I will get you on. Doesn't cost anything. We don't charge anything to be on the show, and we don't pay anything to be on the show either.
It really doesn't.
But if anybody wants to be on the show and share their thoughts and conversation, then we got a free space here that you can be on it.
Yeah. We got plenty of free spaces today that we can go. Because it's like the video portion starts at 7 o'clock, while the mixed word portion starts at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And just in case anybody is aware about the digital side of things, which is the video part.
Well, we're on Rumble. We're trying to be on Rumble a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we tried to be on Rumble, Trouble, and Instagram, but I think we've been running into some problems lately.
Yeah.
You see, StreamYard doesn't do Trouble, but if you do go on Restream, you'll have trouble. But I think it
Okay.
also does Rumble as well on Restream.
I know that we
We've
got it
been
on
using, yeah,
Xworks and your Twitch, and
yeah, but
hey,
that's
who's
my
that?
Twitch.
C&D, C&D one? No, wait.
Uh, no, that's James Furry. He
Oh,
might be on my channel.
hey, James Farley. All right.
James Furry.
How
He's on
you,
my
how you doing today? All right. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Like I said, I usually live stream on my channel, but I've been both. The only thing I upload now is the datagram videos. I don't do the shortwave radiogram, but I do with the other radiograms, like the
Oh, yeah.
ABC digital segments, and I do the do
Yeah.
one more from a do in British Columbia called Pop Shop Radio.
So now I got a question
All right, let
for
me finish first. Let me finish first. They're
okay.
on shortwave radio, so you might have to get one that has the capability to do shortwave in order to listen to those shows. Now, that's your question.
Okay. I was just gonna ask about what does anyone think, and you don't have to be any necessarily any side of the political spectrum, but just as a question, as a thought out there, what do you think of the leaders going crazy with the different things? Oh, like one says, "Oh, well, we're gonna charge you this if you do that. If you do that, we're gonna do this." You know, I don't know what anyone thinks about that kind of craziness. And here we are, we're just regular couple of citizens, regular citizens that are trying to live, and we got to listen to our leaders be crazy and do all this stupidity stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
and then
like we had one guy in Canada. Matter of fact, he was sitting there busting a whole bottle of Jim Beam or Jack Daniels, whatever it was. He was breaking over the fire pit, and it's like, why would you waste you already paid for it, and it's already been paid for. Why are you wasting it?
that's why trying to throw like a case of Budweiser into a fire pit.
And like you had the liquor stores that were saying, we're not going to sell American liquor, we're going to take it all off the shelves. And it was like, you already paid for that liquor already, when you purchased it first. Why are you going to take it off the shelf and then not sell it? That's a stupid. That's really stupid, in my opinion. In my opinion, that is just really stupid.
I wonder, just sell the last patch, and then you say we no longer have American liquor. Why they can't
Right,
just do that?
right. But I don't think it's a good idea that we should be fighting against each other because our leaders don't know how to get along.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's just stupid that they're doing it.
I do understand if there's a drug issue or there's some other things coming across that are not right. Yes, I get all that. I'm not talking about the things that we need help with, Bobby. I'm not talking about things that we need to work on and we need to correct. I'm not talking about those. All right. But when somebody says like the Toronto or whatever that one place was, Ontario said, "Oh, we're going to charge the United States Canada. We're going to charge the United States some more electricity. Or we're going to cut the electricity." Well, that should be against the law, first of all. They're providing a service for the general public. Then we shouldn't have to be worried about it like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, if it's a service that they provide, then it should be a service that they provide, and that's it. Period. That makes sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's stupid. Countries will move faster when it hits them in the pocket. Thank you, James. Yeah. Yeah, in this show we talk about a lot of stuff what's been going on since this week. It's more like a Rican review show.
Yeah, you're right.
When it's just me and Ron, it's more like a Rican review show.
Yeah, we're not really
But
talking about much of anything. Unless you have a topic to talk about, we can talk about something. Uh,
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff at Washington, and I did tell you about the signal fiasco earlier. Everybody knows it happened. I'm sorry. You're not just going to sweep it under the rug and
yeah,
and
but
pretend
Bobby,
it's
if the chat group is for a general chat group, and then somebody else is in there that doesn't belong in there, that's something else, though.
yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know if it was necessarily wrong what happened. What was wrong was how they handled the information. That's what's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I think that goes on the side of the journalism that just like let everybody that was subbed up to that company let them
Yeah,
know, hey, we're going to bomb Yemen. But did it actually happen? We don't know.
I thought it did. I thought it did, but
Right.
I
So
didn't
we
think it
got
interfered.
we got some unanswered questions, and it looks like one side wants those answers, but the other side supposed to spit on it.
Yeah.
So it's like asking for two different things.
Hmm. Well, I
And
never thought that the social media should be a place for the government anyway. But then again, you have Elon Doge talking about everything. So
I think politics has. I mean, it's great that they want to be there, but I think there should be some balances, checks and balances of how they are going to do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, maybe someone else wants.
uh,
Yeah. I think James Farley. Yeah, he did. Well, thank you, James Farley. You.
Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. I think you already have, though. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah. So,
I just
oh
reading
no.
the. I was
Oh,
just
go
looking
ahead.
at the. I was just looking at the story about Pam Bonding wanted to give the Tesla people that want to destroy Teslas or any kind of car or vandalize someone's personal property like that. 20 years mandatory in prison at minimum mandatory. 20 years. Wow. That's pretty serious business there.
Actually makes you think how many times we did want to shut down Gitmo, but we couldn't.
Yeah. But the thing that I don't get, Bobby, is first of all, why would I want to destroy your property?
Why would anybody want to destroy anybody's property because
Exactly.
you don't
That's my
like?
point. That's my point. Okay. Uh, so why would I be worried about you driving a Tesla? I shouldn't have any worry at all if you're driving a Tesla. I shouldn't be worried about it.
All right.
I certainly shouldn't be taking
Emily
it out.
Ben's house. Oh my gosh. Welcome.
Hey, Emily, how you doing? Hey, she could be a guest on the show.
I don't have her information. You might
Oh
have, but
no! Oh no! Oh, good to see you. Yeah, we're live a little bit earlier than normal. We went on a little bit earlier. Started doing this just because we're old.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
you can come on right now. Okay, well, hold on. Let me see if I can get you. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Let me see here. Now I got this error message with the RAB security thing. It likes to do that. Okay, hold on. Let me get a.
Oh yeah, that the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
then she was
hold
talking about the
on.
NCAA tournament. I think they're at the either the second round or the Sweet 16. I forgot where they're at now.
No. I know I have you on here. Now where the hell did you go now? Okay, here you
Sweet
go.
16. Okay.
I got you. I got you. All right, Emily, I sent you a message on Messenger. Be good to have you on here as a quick hello and guest. What the frick live? She has that fun show on her own channel, and
Yeah.
she has some interesting stories to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I get to watch it. Sometimes I don't get to watch, but I like to see what she has to talk about.
Okay.
But I sent her the link on Messenger. Let's see if she gets it. And she can come on in if she wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be long if you don't want to be long. Just come in and say
Yeah.
hi.
Because
Be
we're
nice to have a. You look better than Bobby anyway.
oh my god.
No offense, Bobby. No offense.
Yeah. We just like to change our formats around so that Ron can have his way when it comes to just to let everyone know he's not alone and stuff. And he just wants to do it just to do it. Now he did slack out about a few shows, but this is the only show he's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the
That
on
it
the
is live is drives he'll do.
my live drive that I do on
Now
the
if you do get to go Wednesday, there's a possibility that we will not have IT that on Friday on that day on that week.
that no, I should be okay.
Okay, all right.
That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't make any difference. No.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
just
if I'll be able to drive the live stream on the drive.
that's what I said about the driving too, Sue
Yeah, because
Foggy.
someone else
If
is.
he doesn't want you to do it, that's fine.
Yeah, because he's the one driving. I'll just be the
Yeah,
driver. I'll just be the
some
rider.
people may not find the constituents, and that's fine.
Emily, check your messenger if
If
you can
you
get that link. Hopefully that will work.
we'll just pray that you'll be able to get it done.
Yeah. So I have my blood number needs to be at a certain number and it's not there yet. And so when they gave me that number today, they said, well, that needs to be lower than that in order to get the procedure done. And what the procedure is, it's a they they're looking at the veins. They're going through with the kind of like a um,
Yeah.
video and
Oh, there she is.
oh hey
Hello.
Surprise,
hey I know
surprise!
I know you,
I
yeah,
know you too.
nice to see you.
Oh, you know what? It's nice to see you all too. I have my show on Friday nights. I don't want to talk about my show, but UK's losing. We're first time we're in the Sweet 16 for like 6-7 years or something. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I'm just in a talkative mood tonight. So I was like, I do not want to watch this game. It's gonna make me mad. And I'm like, let me see who's live on YouTube. And you all are the first ones on there because I haven't been on YouTube in a while.
Oh wow.
I'm over on Rumble mostly now. So I was like, oh well, let me just message them, see if they want to talk.
All right,
So,
cool. Yeah, you're always
you.
welcome. You know you are. Yeah, you're always welcome.
Thank you.
We don't always agree with everything we talk about, so we're fine.
Yeah. What was the score before you turned off the telly?
It was 20-39. They're in halftime now.
Oh, okay. Who they're playing against?
Tennessee.
And Tennessee's in the lead.
Yeah, well, I think Tennessee's ranked 2, Kentucky's ranked 3, and then my cousin, she was married. She's not the current Tennessee coach, but she was married to the Tennessee coach, basketball coach for.
Okay.
So they're cheering. So she's messaging in family chat and all that stuff. Stop it.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm turning my phone off. I'm not going to watch this stuff anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's 20. Okay, hold on. It was 22-39 in favor of Tennessee when you turned off, right?
Yeah.
All right.
20-39. What is it now?
Hang on,
I don't know. I can pull it up. They just went to halftime.
Yeah, it's going to take me a while because I got to turn off my thing on my TV, switch it back to my
now we got your attention. Now we got your attention, Emily.
Yeah.
What is the strangest story that you have ever talked about? What would you think would be the strangest story that you have ever covered on your news program? Like you know, that was just like an eye opener.
Okay, so the strangest story. Well, honestly, it's happening now. The strangest story, because I covered it tonight on What the Frick Live, and I covered it last night on the B System. The Kentucky Fried Chicken commercials, Soylent Green.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh my gosh, there's a viral commercial going around. And then I went on to the Kentucky Fried Chicken YouTube page and found that they did this is a part 2 commercial. They did a part 1 about 9 months ago. Okay. And I could possibly pull these commercials up if you all want to watch them.
Yeah.
But in Kentucky, it's Kentucky night, all right? Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken moved their headquarters out of Kentucky. They moved to Tennessee. And I'm like, what happened to them after they moved to Tennessee, to Texas?
Yeah, it was Texas.
Heck? You know? Hold on a second here. Let me see if I can get these commercials pulled back up. We can do the one commercial first. Like, I think of Soylent Green, that movie back in the 70s where they were like grinding people up and you got to sit and think. Like, we've had an egg shortage and stuff. We've had a chicken shortage for a while. Or is KFC telling us something? And then they are, same company owns Taco Bell. Like, do we need to worry about Taco Bell too?
Yeah.
Hold on. KFC commercial. God. Like, this is bizarre. We'll start out with the part 1. The part 1 is called Believe in Chicken. Let me see if I can. Where are you here? I'm going to have to
You should be able to present or share screen as well.
Yeah.
I haven't used StreamYard in a long time.
Oh, what do you use?
I use Restream.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Junior is pretty easy though.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
You have, it says believe in chicken. This is the first commercial. This was 9 months ago. So I'm thinking now there's a golden egg in this, which we're in the golden era. This is my conspiracy brain. And it's very small in this. The second video, you're going to see a big, huge golden egg. It's like grown. It's about ready to give birth. I think it's been 9 months in between these commercials. So this is Believe in Chicken. Listen to the radio when it first starts playing, and we'll watch this real quick.
Welcome to the news at 11, where we'll be chatting to the Minister for Artificial Intelligence about recent accusations that he's not real.
Just don't get it anymore.
There's the egg.
In light of recent events, it begs the question, what can we even believe in anymore?
Man marries AI. Everybody glitches. It's like Michael Jackson zombie dancing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sign says back there. Can't figure it out.
And this is all for the KFC commercial.
I couldn't hear what you said. I turned it down. Can you all still hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here they all come together for the chicken.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then this back here, the Believers Bastion or whatever, that is like a secret society. We looked that up last night. Secret group of people on that building, but believe in chicken.
Wow.
So it's like believing in chicken. It's like zombie apocalypse type stuff. You got the AI stuff. You have these beats that are over and over and over again that I think also tracks the animals. That's why we have the little fox thing there. You know, because they use Hertz levels to program people.
Yeah.
This could be using Neuralink, to be honest.
Yeah.
About so that's that one. Now here's part 2 of. Can you all still see my screen?
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
Okay. This is part 2 that just came out a couple weeks ago, and this is what went viral everywhere. And it's called All Hell Gravy. And it's just really interesting. It's like just take that video where we're at like 9 months ago, then move forward to this. It's like we're in a dystopia. Kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, and the egg is much bigger now, but everybody's there for survival. And looks like Greta Thunberg in this, in my opinion, in this video that's putting the guy down into the gravy. But this is Soylent Green, in my opinion. But here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
There's Greta.
Oh, okay, that was freaky.
Yeah.
That almost looked like Woke Nation right there.
They kind of made him one of them, but you know, he doesn't know the details of what they want him there for. Here comes the egg.
Oh.
There's a portal. We talked about portals tonight.
Okay.
There's the Lake of Gravy.
Oh, wow.
There's Greta.
This is why you can't.
A lot of work on the commercial. What the heck?
Yeah.
So he's gonna be the gravy. Oh shit, he's gonna go in the gravy. Oh shit.
This is Soylent Green.
Oh boy. And that's chicken. Oh. Oh no.
That
Believe
is
in chicken.
Oh boy.
What are they telling us?
Well, they were talking about Bill Gates wanted to do the processed meat. You know that,
Yeah.
right? So he did talk about that, and he was talking about something about artificial sunlight and blocking the sun or something like that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about with that, but it just seems like there's so many things that are going sideways here that we don't. I don't know. I think we need to be really careful about how we're going to do this.
Well,
And I don't like processed meat. First of all.
Well, the thing with Bill Gates too, like we got RFK Jr. now over the HHS or whatever, the FDA and everything. But you know, I have not heard RFK Jr. talk about Bill Gates at all in this process. And then it was just released yesterday, the day before. I made a post about it on my Facebook. I said, when will RFK Jr. stop Bill Gates? Because breaking news is Bill Gates backed lab-grown Unreal milk is coming soon to U.S. supermarkets.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Then Bill Gates, all the potatoes that are used at McDonald's, which McDonald's has that long conspiracy theory of using body parts, right? Humans in their food. That went back to the 80s, I think. But, you know, all the potatoes that are used at McDonald's for French fries and stuff come from every one of them's owned by Bill Gates Farms. So,
really? I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah. So my thing is like, what's KFC trying to tell us here? We do have an egg shortage. We have a chicken shortage. I don't know if that's worldwide. I know it's here in the United States. Are they going to Soylent, food? Soylent Green, it was a movie back in the 70s. We have this predictive programming type stuff going on. I played the trailer of it last night.
I think with the idea of the AI, with what they're trying to do with programming us on thinking about certain things and doing certain things, I think that's very possible. And I think that we could be easily tricked and duped, if you will, into doing something, not even knowing what we're doing. We're just going into thinking, oh, we're just having fun. We're just having our fun time, whatever it is we're talking about, whatever,
just want to let you know, Rockstar is here.
Hey, Rockstar, how you doing? Yeah, so I think we got to be really careful about how we approach how we get into this AI and how we get into this process, and we just got to be really we got to be engaged, but at the same time we got to be careful. Got to be really careful with what we're doing, okay? And then that way, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying on this or not, but just make sure that we are very careful as to how we are engaged and what we are allowing them to give us and how we are to be reacting. Okay. And
but I'm sorry to interrupt, but is there that saying that they do have to show us what they're doing? Like they have to tell us a little bit about what they're doing. They have to put it in front of us. Isn't that the saying that they have to do?
That might be, yeah, you might have that right. I do think that we have to be aware of the. You're saying we have to be aware of it, yeah. Okay. That
They
could be.
can't keep it in secret. They got to show us
Yeah.
before they do it. So, like, what
Yeah.
happened? My question is, Kentucky Fried Chicken moved their headquarters out of Kentucky, went to Texas, and they started doing this stuff. Like, what's happened to freaking Kentucky Fried Chicken? Like, what did they do? Ron only eats McDonald's. Ron,
Actually-
are you?
Well,
You're trying to make
actually-
excuses.
Actually, I
Okay.
have not eaten a whole lot of McDonald's recently, so
Yeah,
I need a break on that. I need a break on that one now.
Yeah,
So,
because
I've
he's
been
got like
good.
a bad heart condition at the start
Yeah, I
of the
just
year.
with I got a Emily. I don't know if you know what do you know what AFib is?
Yeah. hmm
Okay, it's
I worked
it's
in
a heart
healthcare for
rhythm.
13 years.
Okay, it's a heart rhythm issue, you know, and uh, everything I'm doing, it just seems like going backwards for what I need.
Oh,
You know,
well, I'm starting a new
and,
diet on Monday. I'm doing the carnivore diet starting on Monday because I've gained
okay.
some weight. I've had some surgeries the last couple of years. So they say that that's good for your heart. When you see everything on, and RFK Jr. came out, he's being a personal trainer to a governor that has a weight issue, and he's putting him on the carnivore diet. Like, he came out and talked about it today on video. And I was like, well,
Oh,
that's the
wow.
diet I was going on. So I'm starting carnivore on April 1st, and I'm going to start working out again. I used to run a lot, but I've had 2 massive surgeries over the last 2 years. I finally got the go ahead last week to start working out again. So I've gained some weight, everything. So I'm going to do carnivore. I'm going to start working out again and getting rid of. My biggest problem is this.
Yeah,
That's my biggest problem, root beer.
yeah.
I drink like 3 or 4 cans of these a day. That's my
Oh,
biggest
boy.
problem. So, but I'm gonna get healthier. If I get back into running, the first month will probably be hard, but after that, hopefully it'll be smooth sailing after that.
Yeah, good. That sounds good.
But
you got some
carnivore
goals.
diet's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be good for your heart and everything. And you can eat almost pretty much all you want to, as long as it's like high protein, low carb.
Yeah.
Like chicken, don't get KFC. But chicken, steak,
Well,
eggs.
you're talking
Hey.
about chicken parts and things like that. You know, if you go to your grocery store, for instance, all right, you go to your grocery store, you look at the package of chicken. If you say like ground beef, for instance, you go to ground beef, and you see what's in the ingredients in the ground. It's not just ground beef.
I get organic. So organic just has the beef in it, and it has some kind of.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
It is expensive though, folks. I will say that it is expensive.
But if you look at the like some of your 95% lean or whatever they have, you know, and then you look at the ingredients on it though, and it has like pig foot and this and that and the other things. Like, no, I just want beef. I don't want nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's what the discussion is that they're trying to ban some food dyes.
Yeah.
Oh, we need that. That red dye that needs to be banned. It causes cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
But
remember.
we got that. Well, we've got that forever though. As I know.
Yeah. Well, you look at all the other countries, like all the food that's banned in other countries compared to the United States, and then most of our food is all with chemicals. It's all chemical sprays.
Yeah.
And Bill Gates owns those chemical companies that do the sprays on all the farmland too. Like, who is this Bill Gates guy? Like, what gave him this much power? He doesn't even have any kind of degree. And I say the same thing with Elon Musk. I'm not an Elon Musk fan. So if you all like Elon Musk, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of his. He dropped out of college. He has his dad's emerald mined money. He did not grow up poor. They grew up filthy rich. And, you know, he's never created anything. He's a grifter. He puts money towards it, and then he says he's the founder of it, and then he goes from there.
Yeah.
He says his IQ is 155. I will tell you my IQ is 155 exactly on the dot. I have the documents to show it, but I was considered highly gifted. I wasn't considered a genius. So I don't know where the 155, unless people just don't research that out or anything. I think genius is like 170, 175 or something like that for genius level.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I was considered highly gifted. I was pulled out. I think I was MK'd Ultra a little bit. I don't know.
Man, I'd be lucky to
I'm
be-
teasing. I don't know if I was like that.
I'd be
or not,
lucky to
but-
be in the 50. I'd be lucky around 50.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to like go ahead and continue the conversation, or do you have anything else you do? Because if you know that if you wish to stay, we can go up to another hour.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. We can talk. I'll talk more. I don't care. It's up to you all. I
We like it.
Well,
interfered.
Yeah,
No, you're
I'm
not
gonna,
interfering.
I'm gonna have to step away to tend to the dogs. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk. I don't care. I don't have anything else to do. Kentucky's losing and I'm going to be in a bad mood. So I might check on the Kentucky score every once in a while, but I'm definitely
There you
not
go.
watching the game tonight already. So
So yeah, so now here in Minnesota, I'm in Minnesota. All right.
Minnesota. Darn
Yeah,
tootin'.
Minnesota. Southwest corner.
love Minnesota.
All I have is I just have cornfields all around it, so nothing but cornfields. But anyway, funny thing about our Final Four, or the what they call the four, with the big college ball thing, whatever they call that. What do they call that? They have a name for it. They call it.
Like Super Bowl or?
Well, it's like when they have all the four major games together and they all come together and it seems
Like
they
a
always
bowl,
have
Sugar Bowl? Sugar.
for the basketball.
Oh,
college
NCAA
basketball.
tournament?
Yeah, something like that. And anyway, they have the college ball where the kids, at least in our local area, either the high school or the college, and they get together and they always have a snowstorm every year. Every year
Oh.
there's a major snowstorm for some reason, and it never fails. It seems like we had it this last time, and yeah, just kind of weird.
Like districts and regional or their
Yeah,
class
yeah.
or their class school, like class A tournament, class B tournament.
It's
Yeah.
a major snowstorm, and it's like, what the heck's going on there?
It seems like it always falls in February or something. We typically have bad weather during that time too, and it's usually postponed a day or so. This last time it was postponed to the next week, so we had that issue. So it went over and it kind of went into soccer a little bit with our middle school. But our high school is still going on right now too, in state tournament. But I love basketball. My son plays basketball. Actually, my What the Frick Live show on Friday nights, we're going on a hiatus now for about 4 to 6 weeks because he's in AAU and tournaments are starting up on Friday night. So we're going to be traveling a lot on the weekend. And so it's just easier for me to postpone. We're going to do playbacks, replays, and I call them throwbacks and stuff, but for the next few weeks. But I think I'm gonna kind of enjoy it because do you get burnout? You ever get burnout? I feel like I get burnout.
No.
Like I get burned out. Like I spend
Burned out, you mean like tired? Yeah, tired.
Tired. Yeah. And I spend almost like 20 hours per show before we even go live from the very beginning to the very end. And so I think it's going to be a good break.
Yeah, I have this medical condition, and I gotta do a bunch of medical stuff, and gotta go in the morning for the blood draw. They gotta check my blood level and everything like that, and that's a pain in the neck when you gotta do that all the time, And you know about medical, you know what I'm talking about. Every time you gotta go for some appointment, and then.
What's the wait time? The wait time behind it all? you know?
But I gotta drive into town, which is a half-hour drive just to get there, and then then they come and get my blood sample and take it in and get it checked, and then it takes another day for them to tell me what the answer is, and then but yeah, all that. And then I gotta go to Sioux Falls, which is a 2-hour drive for me.
Oh, wow.
Right, man. Yeah. So, and I can't drive, so I have to have a driver. So I have to have a driver with that, and I got one lined up for that to go. But just it all depends on if the medical and the my vital signs will be cooperative and work with the procedure. What they're doing, they gotta send. They're looking at my veins. They're looking at
Okay.
my veins and the my heart and things like that. And they're looking at two different areas, from the groin area or from the wrist area. They said. So either way,
Are you on a blood thinner?
yeah.
Okay.
At least,
Coumadin?
uh,
Coumadin or?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, they got different.
Yeah, they got to watch
areas.
that pretty closely.
Yeah, but see now I've been taking it, and they said there's two. My numbers aren't right yet, so then they said don't take any now for the next couple of days. Don't take any more. Trying to get my number to come down.
Mm-hmm.
My thickness for my blood was over 8. Okay, so that means that it was really thin. In other words.
Well, hopefully it does take time to balance that out. And then, like, if you have to have a procedure or surgery or anything, then you got to stop taking that medicine for 24, 48 hours, and it starts all over again.
I did that, and I'm hoping that it'll come down to where it'll be normal. And I'll know that on Monday if I go on Monday to get it checked, and then they'll tell me what I can do or can't do. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it, and I'll be able to go.
Well, how's the radio stuff going and everything? Everything's still going good?
It's going good, except in the morning time. I used to do morning show every day. Every day I used to do morning show music-wise. I play 2 hours of music every day, and that just got to be too much because trying to, having to leave, and I couldn't be on, couldn't enjoy the music obviously because I was too busy going to my appointment. So that's a headache, and so it got kind of frustrating for me on that.
You still have other shows and programs on it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's still going. That's good.
Like if you I thought you came by on a Friday afternoon one time. You came by to visit, didn't you?
I might have, but it's been a long time. Like I think I was on a podcast app. I think it feels like, and I made comments in there.
Yeah, it's on Mixlr, MIXLR.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I made comments in there when you were live.
It's a chat room group.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun place to where you can. I mean, like my friend Amanda that does music. She's in Canada. Now don't get mad at people in Canada.
No, I don't. I like Canada. I feel bad for Canada, but I like Canada.
I get mad at these leaders, so everybody wants to get mad at everybody else, and then it's people that have to pay the punishment, And I think that's sad. And I mean, I have a lot of friends that are in Canada, and they're my friends. And I don't want to see them have any trouble, and I don't want to have any trouble because of what the leaders are doing.
I feel bad for him. I hate to say this to him though, but Canada needs America way more than America needs Canada. So
yeah.
The threats that this new leader guy, like, they didn't even vote for him in. So it's just, he's never ran for office, and he's I think he's probably worse than Trudeau. I don't know, I feel bad for Canada.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll work out eventually.
I don't know if you believe in prayer or not, but we can definitely
believe
in prayer and believe in the leadership that we can at least have some kind of normal leadership somehow.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I don't think
Oh
that's ever
boy,
going to happen. Like
Well,
anywhere in the world, I think that these people have already been appointed, and it's just going to have to run its course. We're
hey,
going to.
so I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like tarot card readings at all?
What is it?
Tarot card readings?
Who?
Tarot card readings or card readings?
Tarot card readings? No,
Yeah.
I don't do that at all.
You don't? No?
No, it's like the lottery to me. It's just
Okay.
educated guesses and stuff. I don't do any of that. I've worked around
Okay.
tarot card readers for a long time, where I used to do
Okay.
paranormal events and book events and have them there. And I worked around one that is still to this day very popular, thousands and thousands of followers. But I was so
Okay.
close to her. It was the same story over and over and
Oh,
over
wow.
again with anybody. So, no, I
Okay.
don't do
That's why
tarot
I
card.
That's why I asked.
Why? You got tarot cards there or something? What are you doing over there?
Oh, yeah. I guess so. I guess so.
No, I don't. I think it's just educated guesses. I will say this. I did have her read for me one time, and she knew me personally. None of the stuff she did say ever came to pass either. So, but she's a pretty well-known person. She's been on TV and everything, and I'm just not going to whistle blow on her. But I was absolutely around her weekly, hours at a time. She did on the phone. She did video. And it's the same stories over and over and over.
Yeah.
So no, I don't.
That's okay.
Why you flipping cards over there saying Kentucky's going to win? Do I need to sign over here to see what the Kentucky score is right now? That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
You got a wildcat over there on a tarot card saying they're
All
winning.
For fun, I do pull one.
Let me see what the score is. 34-49. They just started.
And you want Kentucky to win, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Kentucky fan. Let me tell you, I remember Christian Laettner's shot back in like 1993. You know what I'm talking about? The Christian Laettner shot. I was young. I was like 10 or 12. My brother was 9 or 10. And we always drink a big, huge glass of chocolate milk when we'd watch the UK games. And we had a TV that was encompassed with wood. It looked like wood, and it sat close. It was on the floor. It was a huge thing on the floor. Back then, this is early 90s. And I never forget that Christian Laettner shot went up and it went in. And I'll never forget seeing that chocolate milk glass, huge, big glass, go across the living room, went all over the TV.
Mm-hmm.
It was my brother. And I thought, oh my gosh, he's going to get in so much trouble. No.
Wow.
He didn't get in trouble. My dad was there. My dad's told him, it's okay. This happens. He said, go brush your teeth. My dad started cleaning everything up. My dad was just as mad as he was, I think.
Oh boy.
But until he had kids, my brother has recorded every UK basketball game individually. He has a whole big UK room down in his basement, finished basement. And until he had kids, if UK lost, even his wife can tell you this, we didn't talk to my brother for 2 or 3 days.
Oh wow.
So we both played basketball. We both I had college opportunity to play. I turned it down. I went to Bible college. My brother, he played college basketball. So basketball runs deep with us. And yeah, but I'll never forget. It was like slow motion still in my head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he threw that whole big thing of chocolate milk across the room. I thought Dad is going to start screaming. I remember looking at Dad, and he just told my brother, he said, go brush your teeth, get ready for bed. And I was like, what the heck? It's 36-51 now. Kentucky's still down.
Oh wow.
I thought it'd be a lot closer than this. I thought I would think right now it would be like, I don't know, 45 to 50 something or something. It's 36 to 51.
That looks like that's why they're gonna get sent to the creamery.
This
Now,
is sad. They need to do something here. Now we got a couple players hurt and stuff and everything. So I mean I don't want to make an excuse like that. It's 37-51 now. I don't know what the fouls are or anything, but at least we got to Sweet 16 so far. We haven't been there in many years, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of years back, LSU women's basketball got the tournament. I didn't watch the game, but I knew they got the tournament.
What's LSU? Is that what you said? What's that?
Louisiana State. State.
What's that lady's name? Is it LSU? The lady I like so much. She's blonde headed. She wears crazy outfits for women. LSU women's.
I know, Bobby. I know. Bobby.
Yeah, it's Kim Mulkey.
Oh,
Love
okay.
her. Love her. She's amazing, coach. Kim Mulkey. But so what kind of dogs do you have?
Well, I have this is my manager right here.
Oh, look at that puppy. What you doing? What's his name or her name?
This is a he, and his name is Blackie.
Blackie, what you doing, Blackie?
Yeah,
He-
this is a Jack Russell Chihuahua.
He looks like a Jack Russell, is what I was going to say. My mom had a Jack Russell.
But this is a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix.
Oh, he's sweetie.
And then his uncle has a dog.
Yeah, but I don't have a photo with him. Of him. I mean, I should, but I don't know where to find it.
His uncle's dog George, he's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He wants loving.
Yeah.
He wants some loving.
Yeah, Blackie's a nice one.
Yeah, he's more kinder when it comes to everybody.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
The other
George.
one's a Shih Tzu Schnauzer. That's my uncle's dog.
Oh, okay.
He's a little hyper guy.
Yeah.
Part of my logo for What the Frick Live is a dog with headphones on and a tinfoil hat because I do dog rescue and everything. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we love our dogs. We love our pets. I love cats too. Everybody, it's
Yeah.
we help with
So
cats, but
yeah. So my dog Blackie was my mother's dog
okay.
until in 2017. My mother would pass away to liver cancer,
Oh,
which
wow.
is stage 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
she
that's
was
how you want it,
in the brink of losing her life.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You rescued Blackie.
No,
out of it.
I raised him.
You raised
No,
him.
he was raised as a puppy. And I
Okay.
pretty much picked up after her.
Okay. Well, he loves you. You can tell. He knows who feeds him.
Oh yeah.
Who gives him treats.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any pets.
I mean, I think my uncle gave him some treats while I was taking my other dog out, which is
Well,
my
I'm
uncle's
surprised
dog.
my dog hasn't come in here since I said the word treats. So.
I like visiting with everyone else's animals. I like that better.
Yeah.
Then I can just go ahead and leave and not have to worry about going.
Yeah.
Well, they're a lot of work. My dog is a diabetic, and I spend $717 a month alone on just his medicine. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a lot. So it's
Yeah. Did you have to put it in peanut butter or something?
I give him shots, and then we have him on a diabetic diet, and he's doing well. He's had diabetes now. They told me when dogs, he's 12 years old. He's an American Bulldog mix.
Okay.
He's pretty big, but they told me once a dog his size gets diagnosed, they usually don't last a year. He's lived now for 3 years, 3.5 years. So he's not in any pain. He did become blind from diabetes, and I've trained him. I have a clicker and everything. He does great. Great.
Oh, wow.
And I don't even have to use the clicker anymore here at the house or anything because he knows the steps. He knows going outside, all that. But if I take him anywhere else that he's not familiar with, I use a clicker to let him know to step up or step down. And when when he has to step up, I use a harness. I click it and then I pull him up a little bit, and then he steps up. But if I don't pull him and I hit the clicker, he knows to step down. My vet's like, I've never seen a dog like this before. He's like, can you train other people? I'm like, I don't know. I think he's just very smart.
Yeah. Now, Emily, are you a gamer at some point, or you don't play games?
I used to play Halo and Call of Duty way back in the day. Like, I'm 44 years old. I used to do that stuff like in my 20s, early 20s.
You don't do any gaming anymore? You don't have like a... I mean, I just got me an Xbox X.
My son does a bunch of gaming. I don't.
Oh, you don't
I get motion sickness. You know you're getting old when you have motion sickness when you start playing games. I can't do it anymore.
I think at random times I might get some churning.
Oh, boy.
I might get nauseated, and that's when I might have to kill it.
I dated a guy that had a virtual reality headpiece on. I was like, let me try this out. I said, maybe I should buy one of these things for my son for Christmas or whatever. So he puts me in this thing, and I'm in this haunted house, or it's a scary game. I actually jumped. I'm like walking around this place. I have this thing 10 minutes on my eyes, and I already started getting nauseated. I had to take a Dramamine. Yeah, I get motion, and Madden football. I was undefeated for so many years. Everybody, like, I was the only girl invited to church night. Guys, they had all these gaming tournaments for football. I was the only girl invited, and nobody could beat me. I had grown men throwing their controllers across the room. Nobody could beat me. Oh my
gosh!
No one. Mike's husband was a high school football coach. He'd get mad. He'd turn off the game because I was beating him.
Now,
my son finally beat me. My son finally beat me.
Now you're in your 40s. You did gaming in the 20s.
Yeah.
And you play like you used to have like that OG Xbox at that time, right?
Probably. I don't know. What's the OG look like?
Well, it was just called the Xbox at the time. There was no.
It was black and green, and then I did have cordless remote controller.
With the dongle that comes with it.
It was a larger controller.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think like back then, before the PS3, the 360, or the Wii, you used to either.
I never had a PlayStation
wire controller.
Xbox 2001. Let me just see what that looks like.
Yeah, that's what they call the OG.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, it was a really big one. It's not those smaller ones like they have now. Let me share my screen. This is what I had.
Oh wow. Is it like those Bad Cats controllers?
See this? That's what it looks like.
What they call the OG. That's the OG.
Okay, that's what we had, and they did come out with cordless remote controllers back then, and I used that. But yeah, this is what it looked like. Is that the? Hold on, that might be the thing. I remember something sticking in there where it was cordless.
Do you see what it is that the Xbox had a?
They call it retro. They call it retro gaming 2001. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Okay.
Yeah, I think people modifies Xboxes today so that they can play more games. I think my friend from Yonkers to Yours got a hacked version of an Xbox that lets you play arcade, PlayStation, PS2. It also comes with Halo 2 embedded on there.
Yeah, I did Halo was my big game, and Call of Duty was my big game on the Xbox. I did some wrestling stuff. We had basketball, but Madden, football. This was the Xbox game that my son finally beat me 2 years ago or so. It was during COVID, but he beat me because he started going in and out of these plays so fast on the game. It made me sick to my stomach watching. Like, I can't do it. Like, I have motion sickness. I can't do it anymore.
Oh wow. Oh wow. The same
Yeah.
should go if you have like carpal tunnel and you're a PC gamer. It's gonna be hard for you to be a KM or
I didn't want to use the visor things, you know, because of
Yeah,
the because of
That's
the
even
vision,
worse.
because of the vision issue, and you know, it's just like I don't know. I think it would be too much. Like if you're in a dome theater and everything's around you, you know,
Mhm.
and you're basically engulfed in the vision, and you can't get your stable surrounding where you got to be.
There's something wrong with me in my inner ear, I think, because even as I've gotten older and got on rides like at Kings Island or amusement park, like going up is okay, but going down and the speed of it, like I don't know what happens with my ears. Everything blocks out, and then I get like black. It looks like black, like I'm gonna pass out or something
Oh,
on the rides, and then I come to
Yeah, I
again.
guess if you're gonna have those issues, I think should be time to stop going to Disney World.
yeah,
Well,
going
you
in
see
the
you
direction.
see those videos on TikTok where the people get on the ride and they pass out during the ride, and I'm like, that's me. Like I'm turning into that person.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
ride really does me in? Really makes me sick. My mom said my face turned green and she thought I was really going to throw up or pass out. The Viking ship, just the up and
Oh
down.
yeah, yeah.
I guess
Viking ship.
whenever next time you're on YouTube, try to stay away from those Planet Coaster rides that you can probably put that in full frame and because there's one channel that I follow that does Planet Coaster.
Planet Coaster, is that what you're
The
saying?
rides? Okay, yeah, Planet Coaster is it's the game.
Okay.
But his rides is like a death sentence.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Can I share a screen?
He designs.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. And the YouTuber you want to see is Coaster Base.
This is Planet Coaster 2 launch PS5 trailer.
Yeah, that's the game right there. But the one you want to search for is Coaster Base. And he designs his rides to be more like a death sentence to anybody. So that's the game trailer right there for sure, yeah.
Okay. So I need to look up Planet Coaster what?
No, clear your search box. Clear the box.
Okay.
And you want to search for Coaster Base. It's 2 words.
Base.
Yeah, it's going to be the top one.
Or this says Planet Coaster 2 next to it.
Yeah, that's it.
Coaster Base.
Yeah. And then you want to look at those videos, and you're going to tell me if that's like go to the video section.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
And
like you're virtually riding them.
yeah. And you can check
that
out,
would make me sick.
Yeah,
but at the tail end, it makes you feel like you're gonna die when you get to the tail end portions.
Well, do you all want to feel like you want to die right now? Do you want me to play this all the way to the end?
No.
Do we want to die? Do we want to die tonight?
I mean,
Like,
if
this
you go
was-
to the comments area for those videos, yeah, they can tell you so easy about it.
Now this one's going to definitely make me dizzy just looking at the little clips of that. But look at how these are lined up. Yeah, you're just torturing yourself watching this.
On the goggles, though, like when they're talking about the goggles, like on I watched a show called Evil. You see that show Evil?
Yeah.
Okay, if you watch that show, and then they had a section on there where they had that happen, and then you got into the dog and you started wearing it, and it's like it became part of the show and you couldn't get out of the show. You were in the show. Oh, weird.
Well, I'm sorry. This came up on top and reminded me of this trailer I just watched the other day. This is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if it's going to be on a streaming platform. Do y'all watch horror movies at all?
Nah,
Watch
my
scary-
mother was
scary
a horror
movies?
movie freak.
I don't watch them
I-
that much. I don't like the jump scare, but this movie, I kind of want to watch it. Let's play the trailer real quick on it and just see what you think about it.
I do the research on things, but
What is it?
I do the research on things. Look, we have our show on Tuesday night that we do.
Well, this is The Woman in the Yard that's coming out soon. I kind of want to watch it. It's freaky, but I don't know. I got to be in the right mood to watch it. But here it comes. This reminds me. It looks like Kentucky, I think.
Have a good day today or a bad day.
Just feel so sorry.
How about Daddy's dead? We're still gonna live here?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, pity me.
What's in these? What am I chasing? Doritos? I like it. And Mom, there's a woman in the yard.
Look how creepy this is.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like voodoo.
Maybe she's dead.
Mama!
She's dead.
It's nothing to be scared of, okay?
Okay, why is she
I
there?
don't know
She's
what to
dead.
do.
All right.
Hello? Can I help you? My husband will be back very soon.
We both know your husband's not coming home.
Dude, how creepy is that?
Oh, wow.
I don't come unless I'm called.
No!
Today's the day.
Why's your face covered? Mama, I think she's closer.
No!
Hey, you got 10 seconds to get off my property.
You children are such darlings, ripe enough to eat.
That could be interesting.
Ripe enough to eat. Here we go. Soylent Green.
Who is this woman? Huh? I am trying to protect you.
Like that lady knows who this woman is.
Close the blinds, Kate. She needs the light to make her shadow. Come on.
You've been praying for me. Let me help you like you asked me to.
Stay away from my
Dude,
family.
this creeps me out.
Today's the
That would
day.
be freaky.
Well, it reminds me of Nosferatu or whatever that movie was that came out not too long ago. There we go. Yeah. Like I'm gonna watch that for jump scare, but I'm gonna have to be in the mood for it. Like it's probably gonna have to be like Halloween or something.
I have a little thingamajig when it comes to today's way of getting entertainment.
What
Because
today's way?
now,
What?
when it comes to obtaining today's entertainment,
Oh, okay.
now about today's entertainment, why do we still need movie theaters where I could just be sitting on a couch, grabbing my remote, and I can watch the latest of entertainment from my TV?
Well, because I like the experience of a movie theater, and I still do that with my son. Like when I was little, it was very special for us to go to a movie theater, and like my parents or my aunt or whoever took us, we would get the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and it's just the atmosphere of it. And then we had the games afterwards. We'd play games and put in tokens and coins and everything. And then
Yeah.
if it's a really special movie, we'd buy the stuffed animal or something that they have there, or a special cup or whatever. It's the atmosphere. Like when I take my son to the movies, I almost spend $75 for the
Oh,
movie,
wow.
and all that.
Yeah.
That. So
Now,
I do it for the experience.
okay, yeah. we used to have in my area, we used to have two movie theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and they all been shuttered.
Well, it doesn't surprise me with the streaming stuff. You know, I wish we still had drive-in theaters. I love that. I went to one when I was little, and it was about an hour away, and so it was super special. I think I went a couple times there to it. I saw Grease on there, which this was in the 80s. And Grease was already way out before that. I saw Grease, and I think I saw Gremlins. I think it was Gremlins. It was a scary movie, Gremlins at the drive-through. And we don't have any of those, but the experience and then driving in there, watching it from your car, and then going up to the little outdoor, they had hot dogs, nachos, all that stuff. And even they had women and men, I guess, would come out and deliver it to you, and they put it on a tray that connected to your car window, and that was fun.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Amazon Prime of the last drive-through that I still think is functioning. It's a pretty good documentary.
Now,
I remember we went to the Star Wars show in 77, 76, 77. The original Star Wars. Okay.
All right.
And we went to the Great Theater in San Francisco, and it was had the vibrating seats and had the surround sound, had all you can think about with the audio and everything like that, and had the dome around you, so you're like in the show basically.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And, so when you were any kind of movement, any kind of movement, the seat moved with it, whatever, so everything was right along with it. So that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
For that time, I can't remember how much that cost, but I remember it was quite expensive for the time. But we waited in line for that and finally got in to see it and got to enjoy it, and that was it. And I was like, that's it, no more.
Now I have a question for both you, for Emily and Ron. Did you once had a theater which showed X-rated content?
No, not really.
What are you getting at, Master Player? What are you getting at over there?
It's just I followed a group on my older Facebook account, and it had something that there used to be a theater that used to show X-rated content, and that got shuttered.
Holy smokes! I would say it would, but no. We had Movies 10. We had Phoenix Theaters, and we had Movie Gallery Theater.
If we did have any X-rated ones, but they didn't show us that at the time, obviously.
I think. Wait a minute. You said Movie Gallery. Was that used to be a video rental? Because
it used to be. It went from Movie Gallery Theater to a rental. You could rent movies and games and stuff from it. But we had the theater, then it switched into the rental stuff.
And now it's like they're trying to make DVDs and Blu-rays obsolete and try to go full yeet to streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I know a lot of. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ron.
I was just gonna say I was gonna say I think it would be good idea to have it more of the home streaming service nowadays.
I think most of them do come on, but it's like $20 or something for a new movie for streaming. I'd much rather spend $8 a ticket to go to the movie theater and then have the whole experience at the movie theater. I mean, I guess I could do the movie theater experience here at home.
I think the last time I checked on when it comes to these movie streaming places like Prime, Fandango, it does come within that range into if you want to take possession of the movie, like you can have the movie and watch wherever you want.
Mhm.
But it does cost like about $8 or $10 just to rent it. And all you gotta do is push play and you just let it fly and then like it no longer goes in your possession.
Like if it's a really special movie and my son wants to see it really bad, we just go to the theater. I'd much rather have that whole experience there with the fresh popcorn and the drinks and the candy. I mean, I could obviously do that here at my home too, but I don't know. There's just something about being in a movie theater I really like. But give me a second. My dog just come in. If you didn't hear him walking around, I'm going to have to let him out. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be right back.
All right, Emily, take your time. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we like I said, we used to have.
That was nice of our guest to drop in on us.
Yeah, but she's coming back, so we're gonna give them some time. We're about like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Before we hit our max.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, we used to have 2 movie theaters whenever I was still around, and they all got shuttered.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You see, now I know in certain areas in the Minneapolis area, Twin Cities area, there's like dollar theaters, you know, like where you gotta pay like a couple of dollars to see the show, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it might be like show that's like a couple of years old, you know, like 2 or 3 years old already.
Yeah. Well, they don't show it to you in a different language. That's gonna suck if it did.
Yeah.
Like in that Proud Family episode.
Yeah.
So where was I? Yeah, but who wants to take a 90-minute drive just to see a movie? That's what I want to know.
I don't want to do that. That's why I'm saying, for me, for myself, personally, I don't like the crowd, personally. I'd rather just stay right at home and watch it on the, streaming service, you know?
Yeah.
And then, for
maybe
myself. But
if
then I'm
you're now, may I tell you something? When I went to the movies and saw The Revenge of the Sith, which is Star Wars Episode 3,
yeah,
the onlyest group of people that was with me showing them in that showing when I went there to just see the movie was a father and son duo.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
But when you talk about like late at night where there's like a shit ton of people.
Oh.
We tried to see Fred Claus one time, and the kids were just so disrespectful. There was a group of teens that were just so disrespectful. We could hear them over the movie. And we're just trying to keep our peace. We was trying to keep our peace.
Yeah.
And it was just unbearable.
All right, watch this, Bobby. Watch. Alexa, let there be light.
Okay.
Yeah. You should have done that while Emily was still here.
I forgot, didn't it? I forgot that it was even off. Oh boy.
I was not going to say something about it, but yeah.
Well, it was nice of her to come by and visit with us. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, she's welcome anytime. So we don't have to talk about anything either. We can just talk about nothing or anything. It don't matter.
Yeah. Like I said, nobody wants to take like a 30 to 90-minute drive just to see the latest movie.
Right.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Emily to come back. So
yeah, she had to take her dog out. And
Yeah. So
Okay, I'm
All
back.
right.
oh yeah.
All right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're just
Now,
Yay! Were you
what's the score
all
now?
were you all lonely?
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean
All by
like
myself.
okay.
We were talking about that Emily chick. I don't know.
From Kentucky. Kentucky scores 55-70. Look, we're
Uh,
not going to get
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
Elite Eight. We're not. We're gone.
You're
It's done.
getting volunteered out.
It's yeah, we got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's 55-71. Well, at least we got to 16. That's okay. We got some injured players. Hopefully next year will be a totally different
Yeah.
game.
Right. Let's see.
So if you're interested in the spirit research thing, I like to call it. I call it spirit research, or ghost hunters, if you will. But
Yeah.
on Tuesday night we have a show that we got streaming on the bottom there. Secrets Chronicles, Paranormal Historians. And it's Anthony Simonelli, however you say his name. He's a longtime investigator, and he's very serious in what he does. He doesn't make things up. And he has a friend of his, Jenny. I always say Colucci, but anyway, Jenny is her name, and she does a historian work on it, on the locations. And then Kim Geyer, she's a veterinarian woman. She does readings of the locations. Okay.
Like remote viewing?
Yeah, like remote viewing, yeah.
Yeah.
So like what Kim will do is like they won't tell her anything about the location. They'll send her the pictures of the location, okay? And then she'll do a reading of the location. She knows nothing about the location at all. She doesn't know where it's at. She doesn't know what it is. She just gets a picture of it, and she tells you about it. I did this with my house. I sent her a picture of my house. And
Don't tell me about your house, because I kind of do that kind of stuff.
But
I do remote viewing. I believe in remote viewing.
She had told me all about my house and things that I didn't tell her about. And then it was like, well, yeah, you got that part right. You got that right. Yeah, you got that right. So anyway, she did a lot of good stuff on that. But anyway, what she does, she'll do a remote viewing of the location. And then when they go in and do the investigation, then what she talked about is actually right there, and it's happening. And it's like, what the heck? How can that even happen?
Has she ever remote viewed the White House?
Oh
or the Getty Museum out in California? Because I've remote viewed those places.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to hear if somebody else remote viewed them and kind of lines up with what I saw.
But,
Interesting.
So, but if you take a look at our show on Tuesday night, though, please check that out.
What time does it start?
8 p.m.
7 Central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 9 my time.
Yeah.
You know about my old trailer that I used to live with before I moved here to these apartments? Almost every, I think there was like a 1 in 5 chance it's going to do that. But every time in 1 in 5, there is a power outage. One component dies. I had 2 cable boxes went Tangle uniform. We had a router went Tangle uniform, and just recently they had a computer monitor went Tangle uniform. So I was wondering if there's any suspicion on that.
Don't know. That's
I know.
interesting.
Well, I have done remote viewing before. I even did remote viewing one time for a house that all I got was Spanish language. I didn't even know. I don't speak Spanish. And I was just telling them what they were saying, and I found out that it was legit, and the man died at 11, which they were telling me it was 11, and they were showing me a clock. It was 11, and that they were having. It was a drug deal that went bad. I didn't even know any of that stuff at all, and I was saying this stuff like this is like I'm saying what they're saying. I don't know what this means, and it ended up. I was writing it down and saying it, and it ended up being Spanish. And actually, it ended up being on a paranormal television show on Telemundo.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So, but this woman sent a picture to me of her home, and it was downstairs where it happened. And there was a table. I saw a table which wasn't there in the picture. I saw a round table. I saw these people talking. They were saying stuff. There was a man there, but there's brothers, like they're all related, and it was a family thing. I had no clue about any of it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, and they kept speaking, and I can't remember the details, like of what they actually said because I don't speak Spanish, but it was along the lines that one of the brothers did the other brother dirty, and the dad was kind of trying to cover the brother that did the other brother dirty, like trying to make peace, and the dad ends up being shot and killed. And I just heard 2 bangs, and then I just remember seeing people running. And then I said, there's something about the basement of this house. There's an iron gate, iron door. They were going out, and they ran out there, and they were saying it was a gang thing, but it wasn't. It was the brother that shot the dad by accident. It was an accidental thing because he was just shooting. Anyway, the brother's in prison back then. Wow. And there was the iron, they went down these steps, and there was another iron door that they all ran out towards the back, and there was an alleyway, and I said it was green. The iron door was like a green color, and it was green. It was like, I saw all of it. And I only got 2 pictures of the house. I got the front of the house, and then they took a picture of inside, and when you came inside to it, there's a living room, and there were stairs going down, and then in the middle of the living room, there were stairs going up, and I just was immediately going downstairs. Like whatever happened was downstairs.
Okay.
So ended up, it was crazy. And I was dating a guy. He lived in Miami. He spoke Spanish too. So I was telling him like what I was seeing. I was like, this woman's sending this stuff, but I can't understand. I was like, it kind of sounds Spanish. And he's telling me what it was saying. And so he ended up communicating with the lady. Then it ended up being on a show on Telemundo. So, yeah, it was crazy. That's probably one of the craziest stories there to have.
Yeah, you're talking about the crazy story.
A girl from Appalachia, Kentucky, talking Spanish.
Oh my gosh, that's why drinking tequila and your wife talks dirty in Spanish. Mm-hmm. I remember that song.
Yeah,
well, 1 hour and 50 minutes in. Want to thank Rockstar, James Farley was here, and thank you for being here, Emily.
Oh, it was fun. It goes by so fast. I just felt like talking some more tonight because the Kentucky game is so bad. My son is asleep and everything, so I was just like, oh, I'm going to be bummed out. I was like, let's just go see who's live on YouTube.
well, we're live every Friday, and we don't always have everything planned out. We just usually talk about whatever. And if we have a guest like you, then great, wonderful. But if not,
we just
some of the best things are not planned.
We made some adjustments so that Ron can be happy, to let everybody know, hey, he's still around.
Yeah. He's not going anywhere. No way. He's going to be around for a long time. He's not going anywhere soon.
Yeah. But,
well, I'll let you all go. So if you all need to close out your show and everything.
Thank you.
I appreciate you all letting me come on at last minute and all of that stuff. But Ron, it's been a while since I spoke to you, so I thought I'd chime in and see how you're doing, and hopefully everything will go well.
you are always welcome, of course. So just let us know when you want to be on, or if you have a breaking story and you want to jump
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
just let us know.
All right. Well, I
And,
appreciate you both, and
right.
thank you. And unfortunately, UK's gonna lose tonight, but that's okay. But
All right.
I'll see y'all next time.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you, Emily.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I guess
Well, Bobby,
yeah, what you got?
go ahead and
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
wrap it
do
up.
it right now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And remember, follow us and may go on your favorite device on Mixler, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. And we encourage you to pause and scan that QR code right away, because nobody wants to be a ghost handling a canoe.
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Gotta clear that. Okay, there we go.
I like that. All right. We still got to do an ad. We still need to do an advertisement for them.
Yeah, for Secrets Chronicles. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to figure that one out.
We need to talk to Andy about that.
Thank you for Emily for dropping by. That was really nice of her to do that. And I'm glad she had the time that she could take out and enjoy the conversation. And we're not asking for much when we have these impromptu discussions and conversations. We just want people to have fun. You know, we just want you to have fun and enjoy the conversation. And we don't have to be talking about anything necessarily. We be talking about absolutely nothing. We need to be talking about, whatever, or most of the time we just have fun and having a conversation about chicken. That's crazy. But yeah, they were talking about the processed food. I know they were talking about that. That's some serious business there. And I don't know if I like all that, Bobby. So, but well, hopefully we won't get much of it, because it's gonna be bad when it happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get on out of here. Thank you for being here tonight, Bobby.
Yeah.
And, again, Emily and everyone else was here. Thank you. We'll see everybody on the next one.
Bye for now. Thank you for watching.